Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Shaman, the Lesting, listing himself, and as our motto goes, if it ain't fun, don't do it. If it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. And today I have very, an awesome thing that I want us to talk about. This is coming out of a situation. Let's say, for example, okay, this is basically what I do, so I can just give you a brief of what it entails. So somebody approaches me and they say that I have this condition and I want you to help me out. So they say, for example, I have a very low self-esteem. It can be a condition like a stroke, you're obese, you're sick and everything. So let's say, for example, you have a low self-esteem and you approach me and you want to improve on it. Okay, this is the approach that I have researched and it has worked really well for me. So what I'll tell the guy is, we want to come out of a low self-esteem. So the first thing that we do is just write, I'll tell him, write him or her the goal that you want. So you say, I want to have a strong self-esteem, believe in myself and everything. So I'll tell him, write what you want. So they say, I want to be proud of myself. I want to be comfortable being who I am. I want to be outgoing, easily in socializing. I can socialize pretty easily. I just want to be that. So you tell them to write what they want. And after writing that, the next thing is we tell the guy, okay, or I tell the guy or the girl, the next step is we have to look at somebody who has a strong self-esteem. Do you know any? Maybe they say they know. So the next question is just write the emotions that this person who has a strong self-esteem feels when they're in this mood. So, for example, they say this is a person who has joy, love, freedom, empowerment. I'm just reading through the emotional scale. Believe, he's happy or she's happy, hopefulness, contentment, enthusiasm. All these emotions. So the guy writes the emotions down, and we say, so your intention is to have a strong self-esteem, you know and what are the emotions that comes from this having a strong self-esteem, and he names the ones that he has written. So the next thing that I let the guy do is, for you to be able to have a strong self-esteem, you know strong self-belief, self-confidence in yourself, you have to feel these emotions. Because the reason why you have a very, very low self-esteem is you're feeling opposite to these emotions. Because if you're confident, if you had freedom, if you had the eagerness, happiness, belief, hopefulness, contentment, all these emotions, then you won't be having issue to do with your self-esteem. So you're failing in terms of your self-esteem because the feelings that you're feeling are opposite to you having a strong self-esteem. So the first step that we do is I tell the person, we have to feel these emotions of a person with a strong self-esteem. So that's what we have to teach ourselves. It's not an easy step, but that's what it entails. Because our brain does not know if something is real or it's fake. So the moment I'm faking having a strong self-esteem, then it's automatic that I'm going to attract such kind of character within me. So that's the first thing, after identifying the emotions, then we have to try and feel them. Okay, it's not easy. Let's say, for example, just waking up and you started being joyful, in love, freedom, peace. It's not easy to do that. So what you can tell the person, okay, or what I tell the person next is, we wrote everything that you want. So every day when you wake up in the morning, you have to imagine that you're that. So you wake up in the morning and you try and imagine, how does it feel to have freedom, to have peace, to have joy, to be strong in communication skills? How does it feel to be good in socializing? How does it feel? And feel those emotions. These emotions are the one where we say joy, happiness, eagerness, freedom, peace. Feel that. You don't have to, you don't have to imagine or picture the self-esteem thing. No, just feel the emotions. Leave away the topic to do with self-esteem, because the moment you focus on that self-esteem, then you're putting some resistance. So don't focus on it. Just focus on the emotions that come from it and feel those emotions. Okay, at some time you'll find yourself not in a position to do it, but for you to maintain this feeling, because the more you maintain the emotions for what you want, the better it will come quicker. So for you to maintain these emotions, you have to do the things that bring such kind of feelings in your life. For example, what you can do, let's say for example you love singing, you can put on a song. Each and every time you feel bored, you just put on a song, because the moment you put that song on, it leads you to the emotions of having a strong self-esteem. So you start feeling that emotion, for example, of joy, happiness, freedom, you know. But in this case, you're not putting your mind into self-esteem. You're just enjoying singing, you know. So you see, let's say for example, you love reading. Each and every time you feel low emotions, you know, you start feeling like you're losing hope, you know, you're bored, just start reading. Do those things that are bringing you to the emotions of that thing that you want. Focus on that, because the moment you're in those emotions, it's easy for that thing to come into you. You realize that the moment you do that, let's say for example, you continue, you know, singing, you continue dancing, the things that are bringing the best of your emotions, this puts you into that vibration next to a strong self-esteem. So before you know it, things will start happening. For example, you find yourself communicating with the people that you used to fear, and you're like, oh, before I never used to talk to this guy the way I'm talking to them right now. What is it about me? You know, so you have practiced those emotions so much that your mind is trying as much as possible to put you in that emotion. So when you find yourself in a situation where you have to interact, your mind makes sure that everything goes the way the emotion that you're feeling is. Okay? So you do the things that you love. Another way that you can maintain these emotions that are next to you, the self-esteem, a strong self-esteem, is trying to be at a gratitude mode. I think this is the best that you can do, gratitude. If you can't sing, maybe say, you know, you're in the office, you know, you can't sing there, maybe the thing that gets the best out of you is dancing. If you're in office, you can't do that. But what you can do is gratitude. So since you know that the emotions for strong self-esteem are freedom, joy, love, eagerness, happiness, gratitude is the best way that you can feel these emotions. So what you can do is you can either write it down or say them. You can say, I'm so grateful that I ate today. I'm so grateful that I know who I am. I'm so grateful that my life gets better each and every day. I'm so grateful that I saw the sun today. The moment you do this and you make sure you're feeling it, these emotions are the same as the strong self-esteem emotions. The moment you maintain that in so much eagerness and, you know, power, so I don't know if power is the correct word. The moment you do it so much, you know, the vibration becomes stronger and stronger. That means that you're attracting that thing that you want, and it is coming closer and closer, and before you know it, it will be there. So you have to make sure that you're doing the things that are putting you into that vibration that is next to what you want. So you can do the thing that you love, or you can do gratitude. Just appreciate and make sure throughout the whole of your day you're in this mood. It doesn't matter if somebody does something wrong to you. Don't let them dictate your feeling. Tell them, you know, I know what I want. I want a strong self-esteem. And what does a strong self-esteem entail? Me being happy, me being free, me being joyful, and do that. You focus on that before you know it, the things that you want will be on your way. So this is just the easiest way that you can deal with such a condition. So I'll be posting more about this. So guys, it's Showman, the LESTING. You know, if you like it, you can go and like it, the video. Thanks.